I told Jasmine something, right? I said that I was never going to betray her, right? Because I have been betrayed like that before, so I know how it feels. Victory is hurt, right? And his ego has been bruised. If you like, say you can't see it, but then the thing is, that was an attack. You came and you're talking about people I like. Let me clarify something. Even the person I like, you guys don't know. And then you said you've never told any girl you love them, but no, you didn't just tell me you love me, baby. You told me that I want to marry you, and I was like, what the fuck? You said I want to marry you. Come here, Jasmine.
It's left for Gigi to know whether she said this before Saturday or after Saturday. Did I tell you to your face that I liked Sultana? Yes, because of how honest I am.
Let's see now. So, before the fight, I was seeing the attitude this guy was giving me, but I just looked up because I don't send them. Victory came to tell me that, right, this guy don't develop hate towards you because of me. You tell me or not? No, I don't.
I think the question is, have you ever had to watch a reunion and reality show inside a live reality show? Ha!
The only reason why I've been looking stupid and I'm who as supposedly it's called is because I've been kind, right? And I've given you too much energy to play with my emotions. Who saw us talking over here? Please raise your hands. Who saw us talking? Thank you, thank you. I said, which question did you lie about?
So straight, man.
Oh, shut up, man. Shut up, man. Should I disturb you?
Don't do this, please.
Guys, when Big Brother said, and the organizers and Ibuka said that this season would be 10 over 10, no zero, no minus, I did not know that this is what he was trying to talk about, that this is what they were trying to talk about. Because the house has been on fire since yesterday up until this morning, and even till the eviction show today, the house is going to be on fire. In fact, after the eviction show today, the house will still be hot. Because, hey, and then let's even talk about the emotions and the reaction of the housemates to all the things that have been revealed from yesterday till today. I don't even know where to start from, but I'll start from somewhere. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One, talking the Big Brother Naija show season 10. 10 over 10, no zero, no minus, 10 over drama, 10 over love, 10 over confusion, 10 over gbasgbos, and everything in between. If you have not watched the show for the past 48 hours, I don't know where you have been, but I will try my best to summarize everything that has happened so far. So yesterday being Saturday, I saw that this housemate from the morning had this truth game. Now, if you've been watching the show, you know that they have this truth game where they take turns to ask questions and react to questions truthfully based on either speculations or rumors that have been going on in the house. And this thing has started since last week. So this housemates on Saturday had this truth game again. And then they started asking each other questions about, oh, what do you think about this person? Oh, I have a beef with you. So they had the opportunity to clear themselves about certain things. So the part where I was able to even catch up was where they were talking about this said, who stole the bread situation, the situation that led to K-Bobo and Mensan having a disagreement. So these guys were asking okay, who stole the bread? Because prior to that, Thelma already revealed that she knows who stole the bread. She knows who took K-Bobo's bread. And then she was trying to hint at the person, but she was trying to say that she don't want to say who the person is. But at the end of the day, we did find out that it was Kikumi that took the bread. So they were all dressed up for their task, and then they were talking about the who stole the bread situation. Everybody was going left and right and everything. And then Mensa was just there. The poor boy had been accused of stealing bread. And he doesn't just want that narrative. Long story short, it was revealed that it was Kikumi that took the bread. So Kikumi was trying to say that, oh, I took the bread, I didn't steal it, this is going on, that's going on. And then Victory was just there trying to make a lot of noise, right? And people were like, oh, Thelma didn't say that it was Kikumi that took the bread because she kind of likes Kikumi. And then Isabella was just there running around, moving around, was like, I said it. And then we also had Thelma stand up to say, I have said it a million times that I do not have any interest in Kikumi whatsoever. I and Kikumi know ourselves from outside the house and not inside the house. So that's why we probably started talking inside the house. And that the people that I am attracted to are both Ortega and Kola. I know she has said this repeatedly, and I was like, okay, no problem. And this guy just went on and on about the whole thing. Now, some of the housemates, because they didn't want to be in all of that drama, decided to go outside, and they were outside seated. These guys came outside to come and meet them and everything. We moved all from that, right? Because at some point, this was getting so intense, a lot of secrets were being spilled to the extent that Big Brother had to play songs for them to distract them and make them dance. So these guys would dance, and afterwards they would go back. And I'm very sure that this bottle called Mirinda will be very proud of themselves because they kept on using an empty bottle as a microphone. Now fast forward to after they had done their task and everything, they were back into the house before Big Brother announced that it was time for the Saturday night party. They started round 2 of all the truth telling and all the dragging. This time it was Sultana. Now prior before the round 2, Sultana and Diddy finally had a conversation about the whole peeing situation. Now Sultana stood up to say that, oh, she heard that Diddy says that she's spiting her because of Jason J. And she was like, why would you think I'm spiting you? And then Diddy was like, first of all, you peed in my box. Which she had already told Big Brother she would try to like address that situation if the situation arises again, or she has an opportunity to talk about the situation, because she said that she had given Sultana like 2 strikes, and the 3rd strike would make her to retaliate or confront Sultana. So that situation happened, and they were talking about it during this whole truth game, right? And Diddy was like, yes, you peed in my box. And then Sultana was trying to tell her, see, if I want to spite you, I wouldn't pee in your box and all of that. So you talking about me spiting you and going to pee in your box is not a thing. So get that thing out of your head. Now, when they came back from their task and they had the round 2 thing, right? We had Victory at the center of conversation. And this guy called Victory, I don't know what he is about or who he's about, but somehow, because he's always making the house hot, I think that he's going to last in the game. So Sultana was like, Victory made an indirect attack at her, talking about her personal life or who she likes and all of that. So she has to open up and talk. That was where this whole major conversation and all this trend started from. So she says that she had told Gigi that Victory was moving up to her or moving on to her, and that because she has experienced a friend, you know, playing her and then using her and then taking her boyfriend or something like that, she would not want Gigi to go through that situation. So she had always been telling Gigi what exactly was going on between herself and Victory. So she told the entire house that Victory came up to her and Victory said he likes her. And then later on, Victory said he was in love with her. And then later on, Victory said he was going to marry her.
Whatever you think of me is on you. All I know is whoever asked me a simple question, I told you how it was for me.
Guys, both the people that are responding, both the person that is telling the truth, both the accused, everybody in Big Brother's house, all of them, they're not alright. They're not okay. Let me start talking like they. So when she said that, Victory was like, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. She was like, see, you think you can attack me? I'm going to attack you in front of everybody. I'm going to tell everybody what was going on. So she went on to say that this guy has been saying, like, he's going to marry me, he's in love with me, he doesn't really care for Gigi like that and all of that. And the house were just like, come on. And then Gigi was just there spiraling, getting angry. And to me personally, somehow I felt like Gigi shouldn't have reacted that way, but apparently she was hurt, right? But let's continue. So when Sultana had given all her receipts and kept on claiming, now Sultana kept on claiming that she has been telling Gigi every single conversation that she had been having with Victory, and that she had just been playing Victory and leading Victory on because she wanted to get back at him for Gigi. And then Victory, while he was still feeling like, this girl probably has played me, had to come and explain his own self and said, yes, he said he liked her. One. And then secondly, the moment he said he liked Sultana, he had told Gigi that, see, I like Sultana. I know that there's probably a thing going on with us, but I like Sultana. And then Victory kept on arguing that when he moved on to Sultana, he didn't notice that Gigi, Jasmine and Sultana were best friends. And that by the time he told Gigi Jasmine that, oh, this is how he felt about Sultana, he now realized that these guys are actually close. But he had already said what he said, so he had to move on with his own narrative, right?
Please and please, my life has always been straight here.
He kept on saying things like, see, don't worry about it, let's go outside and watch the video. Because Sultana kept on saying it's a lie, that's not the truth and everything. So it was like, you know what, let's go on and watch the video. I said I liked Sultana, I also said I like Joanna. Joanna was like, please oh. So Victory kept on saying that, see, I also would like to talk about this whole situation with Joanna, but you guys will not allow me because they were passing the bottles and then his time was up. So I was like, I also want to talk about the whole Joanna situation, but I know you guys will not allow me. But as for Sultana, I said I liked her, but I never promised her marriage. Like, where was all of this coming from? And Sultana kept on saying, see, I want to just drag this whole situation. I want everybody to just know what was going on. Let all the rumors just clear right here and now. And while all of this was going on, somebody came downstairs with a towel. It was Thelma Lossie. She was brushing her teeth upstairs, but when she was hearing everything, she came downstairs. She was like, I can't miss this gist. So she found a place to come and sit down there, and these guys were just talking. So it was time for Gigi Jasmine to react, and she was like, oh my god, like, she doesn't understand how Victory will play her this way, that he's a messed up person. She feels so hurt that, of course, Sultana had told her that this is what Victory was doing, and then Sultana has always been updating her about everything. So when Jasmine said that, it got me confused, because she was in the diary room last week and she was crying to Big Brother that her friends are playing her. That's Victory and Sultana. So how is it that you're coming outside to say that Sultana has been telling you? So if Sultana has been telling you as a girl's girl that, she is going like this with Victory and she's intimating you and telling you every information that you need to know about what she's telling Victory, right? Why are you hurt that Sultana is doing that? And if you were not cool with it, why didn't you just tell Sultana? Because Sultana was obviously doing this for you. Because, see, I'm so confused. Especially that diary session, because she was crying and I felt like, her friend and her boyfriend are playing her. But if Gigi Jasmine is now saying now that she has been told about everything from Sultana, why are you not crying to Big Brother to say, Big Brother, my friends are playing me? I don't understand. Is it just Victory? I'm so confused. So anyways, Gigi Jasmine was so angry. And she was just, and I was like, I don't think this guy promised you marriage, Gigi Jasmine, but it's all well and good. Like, I understand that you really like the guy and you are hurt that he played you in front of you and he didn't take accountability for certain things. Because she said that she told Victory that, okay, see what Thelma Lawson did by calling Kikumi to be her deputy. Like, was it right? And you, Victory, said it wasn't right. So if that wasn't right, why would you not be moving on to my friend or somebody that I'm close to in the house and come and be telling me that I should be cool with it when you know that Thelma Lawson did Isabella dirty by moving on to Kikumi or calling Kikumi to be her deputy, right? And she just kept on saying this guy is messed up and everything. Now Victory had to beg for extra time. Now came back and said, you know what will happen? Let everybody just go outside and watch the video. When everybody watches the video, you can now decide who exactly is in the wrong and who exactly is in the right. And then he said something to Gigi Jasmine, which I kind of hold. He said, I never asked you out, Gigi Jasmine. And I think it brings us back to all these things they always say about, even if you are close to a guy, if a man does not tell you that he's interested in you, even if you're the one that even made the first move, and he does not corroborate your statement and say that he wants to be in your life in a certain kind of way, he wants to be your boyfriend, or he wants to be your man, he wants to be your lover, if he doesn't say it or if he doesn't ask you, do not conclude or assume that this is where you guys are at. Because when he made that statement, I said, I never asked you out, Gigi Jasmine, I felt like it was valid for him to have said that. Because in as much as probably he may have been leading her on, he never really asked her out. He just said he would like to do stuffs with her. But what are these stuffs? He said he would like to do, I know he said something about I think he said something one time. I said that he would like to do stuffs with her, and then he would like to at some point go further with her outside the house, not just stopping inside the house. But what is that thing that he wants to do outside the house with you? What's that stuff that he wants to do with you? Sometimes it's good to ask questions, though. Don't just assume. If a guy comes to tell you that he wants to do stuff, ask him what stores. What stores? Papa, explain it in black and white. Let's understand where we are at. Because I think at that point, you just assume that, okay, this guy might want to marry me, and because I'm out here to also look for a relationship, everything is going to be working well and good. I felt bad for Gigi Jasmine. However, I just felt like, I don't need to react that way. But guys, after seeing Gigi Jasmine's reaction, she tried to stomp upstairs and everything. I told myself that the reunion of this particular season, Big Brother needs to employ bouncers. He needs to help Ebuka soothe his voice, because Ebuka has a lot to do when it comes to the reunion show. And even with the old truth game happening, a lot of people were saying that, see, they don't know the table that Ebuka is going to break on Sunday eviction show, because at the end of the day, these guys are opening their bomb already. They are not even waiting for anything. They are opening, and this game that they are playing, the whole truth game, will continue. They said they will always reconvene. They will always come back for part 2, for part 3, for part 4, part 10. They will always do it. So in as much as there will be rumors in the house, right, they will always convene and face each other and say, this is what you said, this is what I'm speculating, this is what is happening. Now we'll move away from Jasmine and Sultana and Victory situation to Bright Morgan versus Kikumi. And this time again, Victory was in the mix. You see why I said that Victory is going to last? People like Victory, Thelma Lawson, maybe Gigi Jasmine, maybe Sultana, Jason J, those people are going to be in the house for a very long time. So Bright Morgan had to infuse or insert himself in situation. I want to talk. Okay, Bright Morgan, what do you have to say? He now said that, okay, Kikumi, I put it to you that
Kikumi told him that amongst all the girls in the house, that it is Mide he truly likes. He's dating. And they're developing hate towards me because he can't be with Mide, and Mide is with me. I did right like that, but no,
he said that Victory told him that Kikumi had been developing hate for him because of Mide. And Kikumi was like, how? So Brett Morgan was like, even before they had that fight, you know that fight that had Brett Morgan go into the diary room, that before they had the fight, right, that Victoria had told him that this was how Kikumi was feeling towards him because he noticed that Brett Morgan and Mide were getting close. So it was not like, so why would you be hating on me because of a lady? Kikumi was like, I never said such a thing. So Victoria was like, okay, let's circle back. Now said, number one, Brett Morgan, you're meant to be my friend, but if you want to expose me like this, no problem. So he said that, first of all, Brett Morgan came to him, that's Victory, and said, oh, I think that this guy is moving like this, maybe because I'm close with this guy. And so Victory said he had to corroborate Brett Morgan's conversation or assertions by saying that, see, of course, definitely, this guy is interested in Mide. So if you are moving close to a babe that he's interested in, of course, he does not like you, he's going to hate you. So he just wanted to, like, you know, ease Brett Morgan's ego. And
Relax. You say you never do you make her do you like that. I was in the middle of two friends putting them on each other. How many times you don't tell me? You be like, say this guy didn't move mad because of me. So I don't like, but yes, I don't talk about another guy was giving me attitude.
then Mide was just there, but Mide was not like, okay, that at some point, that he notices, that she notices something. She notices that every time they have their party, every time Kikumi is drunk, Kikumi will come and professing his love or like for her, and that she didn't take him seriously because he's always under the influence of alcohol. So she's always saying things like, I beg. Guys. If anybody told me that this housemates will move like this with their full chest, I would not believe it. I would not agree, because this goes on, and they just kept on talking. So while they were trying to resolve that, while Kikumi was trying to explain himself, Isabella was going up and down. Thelma Lawson was still there with her toothbrush. Was like, God, the Lord has done it finally. Finally, my name has been vindicated from this whole situation. Big Brother calls Tracy into the diary room for them to prepare for their Saturday night party, and Tracy had to shout at the top of her lungs to get these guys to sit at the lounge so that she can announce to them that, okay, they had time, it was time for them to prepare for their Saturday party, and they had to go like color blocking and everything. And so all these housemates who had been talking their truth or saying their truth had to go prepare for their party, and then they danced their hearts away at the party, and they came back into the house, and they had whatever they had, and then they went to bed. But my focus will basically be about this truth game they are playing. At the end of the day, I don't think that anybody will be able to play anybody. Now, we had the likes of Ivata and Big Soso. Big Soso was helping Ivata make her hair, and they kept on saying things like, this is a game. Any lady that takes a guy seriously in the house is just playing her own self, because these guys are cruising. Apparently, they are playing each other. So everybody needs to be sharp and alert and play their game. And I think that so far, this housemates, we need to give it to them. They have been entertaining the house to the best of their ability. They have been entertaining the house to the best of their knowledge. Anybody that probably knows best will just try to guard their heart and their emotions and try not to get played along the line, because if you forget yourself, you probably get out of the game. And so the likes of Ivata is also still getting agitated because people are still getting on her nerve, and she's like, I promise you guys, I will show you guys Pepe. Now the question now is, who are those that will be staying and who are those that will be leaving? Somehow, I think I want to now start agreeing with people that say that people should not leave the house. Let them play till they 72 and see who can stand the test of time. However, the game is a game and people have to go, so we know the strongest in the house. And that's why it's always best to always vote for your fave as the time progresses. Let me know what you think about all of this drama in the comment section. Do you think that Victory is a crazy guy? Do you think that Jasmine is overreacting? Do you think that Sultana is also playing a game? Because she said she likes somebody in the house and nobody knows. So for the people that are thinking that she probably likes Jason J, is it somebody else that she likes that she's not moving on to or she's not expressing? I would like to know all of this in the comment section. I got you more right here on this channel. Till next time, remember to enjoy every moment. Bye.